All right, and before we get into the video, man, shout out to the guys over at PrizePicks, man. You guys should definitely download it. Use code RAIN4 for 100% match up to $100. So if you guys was to deposit $100, they will go ahead and match you with a free $100. Now, if you guys are good at fantasy, if you guys are good at predicting what you guys think certain player stats will be, you guys should definitely do it. And you guys can make up to 15 times the amount per money on a slip. So for an example, if you guys think, you guys think McCaffrey is going to score a rushing touchdown this weekend, if you think Tom Brady is going to score, if you think Tom Brady is going to throw for less than 245 yards, if you think Diggs will have a receiving touchdown, put those three on a list, put up to, you know what I'm saying, minimum $5 on it, up to however much money you want, and you can turn that $5 into $100. You can turn that $50 into $500. You can turn that $100 into $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Simply like that. You know what I'm saying? So once again, download PrizePicks. Use code RAIN4 for 100% match up to $100. Now today, the content. Let's just get into it.
Running up the score is the only thing I know. When it's Blackreign, then you know it's gon' pour. Running up the score is the only thing I know. If I need a comeback, I'm clutch in a fourth. And I'm getting sticky with the stick work too. It's already over if I kick first. Ooh, top 100, they can get work too. First in the world, and it's got me in a mood. Running up the score is the only thing I know. When it's Blackreign, then you know it's gon' pour. Running up the score is the only thing I know. If I need a comeback, I'm clutch in a fourth.
All right, man. So I'm currently 11-5 on next gen. Just beat a dude. What was the score when I beat him? Show y'all my history. Matter of fact, loss, win. Just look at the scores. Loss, win, loss. I don't know how I lost that game. 21-21. Loss, win, win. Loss, win. I'm 11-5. Just beat a guy. 27-24. 11-5 is not a bad record, but it's not a record that I would usually like brag about. Now, I just want to take a look at the leaderboards real quick. Now, what we're gonna do is just look at these real quick. Now, these are guys who've played 500, 600, 700 games. I just want you guys to take a look at these records and show me any record where you would say, okay, based on his record, I think that guy's good. So 454 and 386 is a absolutely terrible record. You're like 70 games off, you know what I'm saying, from losing the same amount you've won after, you know what I'm saying, 700, 800 games. Right here, 378 and 311 is terrible. The only one I can see that would be like, okay, this guy's decent. 369 and 103. It's not a great record, but it's a pretty decent record. Now just take a look at everybody else's record. You know what I'm saying? Just now, for you guys to say get off of current, they're only glitching on current gen. That's not true. Take a look at this guy's record. 286, 50 game win streak. He's obviously glitching. I desync, I freeze. Just let you know what he do. Okay, go down to here, right here. I ruined Madden 23. 276, 187 game win streak. He's obviously glitching. So once again, for you guys to say they don't fix current gen, they don't fix next gen either. You know what I'm saying? The guy's still glitching. Just take a look at the records on the leaderboard, and I want you guys' honest opinion. So based on these records, who can you distinguish as a good player? Like out of all these guys, whose record can you look at and say that dude's a good player? You know what I'm saying? Out of all these records, they're all pretty similar. Like 220 and 128 is like 100 games off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking a look at these records. I'm trying to figure out, like, based on all these records, I can't tell you who's a good player, who's not a good player, just based off the records. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just curious as to how can people say there's comp on there. So you guys might say, yeah, all of these guys are comp. That's just not possible. So if all these guys have the same pretty much record, how can we tell who's comp and who's not comp? So you guys say, you know what I'm saying? You guys would be like, okay, the pro players are comp. Okay, cool. If the pro players are comp, they're comp. Of course, pro players are going to be comp to people who are not pro players. You know what I'm saying? But as far as your casual players, how can you distinguish, you know what I'm saying, which guys are good and which guys are not good on your leaderboard? Now, you guys are also going to defend that and say, well, Rain, those guys don't, you know what I'm saying, those are the guys who just get off of work and just come home and just play casually. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's rigged leaderboard. But all the years of the rigged leaderboard, there's people on the rigged leaderboard to where you can say that guy's good or that guy runs rigs. You know what I'm saying? But based on that leaderboard right there, you can't find nobody. There is nobody. You can't look at a single record and say that guy right there runs the rigged leaderboard. You can't find nobody. So my question to y'all is, and then it'll get to a point where people be like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on current gen. I'm main current gen. When I'm on current gen, I hear people all the time say, there's no comp on current gen. You're playing no comp. Now, if, you know what I'm saying, there's obviously levels, you know what I'm saying? So let's just say on current gen, I'm kind of like a pro Madden player. Put it like that. Based off current gen, I would be a pro Madden player. So anybody you see me play against, they're pretty much not going to be on the same level. So people get mad at me and say, there's no comp on current gen based off the people I play. So you can't base the comp on current gen off of the people I play, because if that's the fact, then I'll go and watch a you know what I'm saying, a pro player on MUT, and I'll say, and I'll base it off his competition. I'll say there's no comp, because these MUT players aren't playing pros every single game. You know what I'm saying? I watch the streams. So when I watch the streams, I don't see, oh, he's a pro player, he's a pro player, all pro players. No, I see them play casual players as well. And when I see them playing casual players, I look at it and say, okay, I can do the same thing and say, okay, there's no comp on next gen. You know what I'm saying? I can do the same thing. So it's all perspective pretty much is what it is. You can't just base somebody. You can't watch the people I play. That's what I was trying to tell people about trash talk videos. When I was doing trash talk videos, people say, yo, bro, you're not playing nobody. You're not playing anybody good. But these players would probably beat the majority of you guys that I was playing. But because I'm playing them and I'm making them look like bad players, you're saying there's no comp. So that's where it kind of like throws me off a little bit. So what my question to y'all is, how can you look at that leaderboard and distinguish who's a good player and who's a not good player just based on that leaderboard? That's what I'm curious about. You know what I'm saying? If everybody is comp, and I put on my community tab on my YouTube, I put a question. I said, based on this leaderboard, is everybody on this leaderboard comp, or is everybody on the same skill level? And I had somebody say, well, comp and the same skill level sounds about the same to me. And I was like, no, because I was like, no, that doesn't sound right, because they can all be shitty and be on the same skill level. As, you know what I'm saying? They can still be shitty. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the same thing. It's definitely not the same thing. So I'm just curious, based on that leaderboard right there, what do you guys get from that leaderboard? Do you say, okay, yeah, everybody in next gen is comp? That's why the leaderboard looks like that. That's why nobody has any separation of records. Or you can look at that leaderboard and say, this leaderboard is crazy because everybody, you can lose to anybody. Like anytime, what I get from that leaderboard is anytime you load up, you can lose to pretty much anybody. If I look at that leaderboard and I see nobody with like a great record, or like nobody has a separation on that leaderboard, it's like it makes no sense to me. I can load up versus the number 1 player or the number 2 player, and it'll feel like I'm playing a Joe Schmo. But then a Joe Schmo could be feeling like I'm playing like a top ranked player. You know what I'm saying? So then when you look at these, then when you look at the content and the games and stuff, you guys can't literally say, you guys can't look at this and say, Madden don't help people out. Like, Madden don't help you out. Like, during this game right here, you guys will probably see it. I'll probably go up. You know, I haven't made any mistakes so far. Been playing pretty consistent. But I feel like it's going to get to a point where either I'm going to be beating this guy and Madden's going to help him, or Madden's either going to help me. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to go just smooth the whole way through. Great defense. I don't know. That was just great defense. I'm going to kick my field goal. So what I'm going to say on about next gen, now I'm just comparing the two game systems and whatnot. I'm not complaining. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's past that at this point. You know what I'm saying? The people that have a voice in the Madden community will come on here and tell you that, okay, you know what I'm saying? From a personal experience, I've been pretty good at every single Madden. Last year I played next gen as well. I had 50 wins and 10 losses. And I played with random teams. So people was like, yo, Rain, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't playing next gen. Let us see you play next gen. So I did, for the guys who don't know, I did play next gen last year. Excuse me, I did play next gen last year. I did. But I didn't like, it wasn't super entertaining to me, so I stopped playing it. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't nothing like, okay, I like this, I'm gonna keep playing it. I didn't enjoy playing it, so I got off. Now, mind you, I was winning. I won, you know what I'm saying, 50 games and lost 10. That was a better record than I was seeing from a lot of people. Post, double post. That was a better record than I was seeing from a lot of people, 50 and 10. They was like, yo, why'd you stop playing it? I was like, I just did not enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. I did it for the content, but it wasn't nothing until I was like, hey, I want to keep playing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I played, you know what I'm saying? I was doing that in the worst game mode where Escape Artist was just insane. And I was running with random teams, and I wasn't just running with just straight Escape Artists every single game. I was running with random teams. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys, the Bills, the Panthers, the Jets, the Jags, the Redskins. Not the Redskins, but the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? I came out with a record of 50 and 10. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's not like I was playing with, you know what I'm saying? Not like I didn't play next gen last Madden. Yo, can we get a sack? So my 93 speed guy can't catch Josh Allen. That linebacker Woods is 93 speed, so he can't catch Josh Allen. It's what this game's pretty much just told me just now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I just got from that right there. But nice read. Okay. Nice read. But what I was saying was, I feel like on current gen, when you're playing, when you load into a game and you match up with your opponent, when you match up with your opponent and y'all are playing, you already pretty much got an idea of if your opponent is good or not. Like, soon as you load into a game, you can see exactly what your opponent's running, and you can say, okay, cool, bet. And you can get a feel from the game, like, okay, I feel like this guy's not good at all. And based on that, you play it as according. And when you play it like that, you'll see if your opponent's good or not, and be like, okay, he's not good, cool. That was a great read. Was not expecting that. You'll see it and be like, okay, yeah, this dude ain't good at all, and the game will show that. You'll be beating your opponent, and if you pretty much go up 14, if you pretty much go up 14-0 on your opponent in current gen, there's pretty much there ain't no coming back from that. That's a great route. There's no coming back from that on current gen. But let you go at 14. I have no audibles set. I really didn't want to be in that defense, but since my audibles was that, I just stayed in it. But let you go up 14-0. Let me go up 14-0 right now. You're going to see the game change drastically. You're going to see me stop getting things. You're going to see, you know what I'm saying, the computer going crazy for him on his side. You're going to see the whole momentum of the game change, and not even the momentum bar. You're going to see the momentum like just drastically change. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing you doing. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just Madden. It's just Madden. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, damn, like what's different? Like, what did I do wrong? And it ain't nothing you did wrong. That's just Madden. Derwin can't catch Josh Allen. That's just crazy to me. That's crazy. Derwin can't catch Josh Allen. I got two of the best pass rushers in the game. We can't get no pass rush. That's just wild to me. Two of the best pass rushers in the game, and he in the pocket chilling. I mean, just chilling. I don't know if that's my fault or if that's just great pass blocking on that play, but we ain't really got no good pressure. I mean, we got one sack, and then he threw a nice dot on second and like 19, made it like 3rd and 5 or something. He made a nice play. But it's just, and I ask everybody, bro. I ask everybody. And you can ask anybody, bro. It gets to a point where you can ask anybody. Yo, bro, do you feel like you're good at this game? You can ask anybody, bro, you feel like you're good at this game? Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty good. If everybody feels like they're pretty good at the game, how is that comp? If everybody feels like they can play, you know what I'm saying? If everybody feels like they can play, all in the comment section, everybody's going to tell you something that works on the game. Y'all can do this, I can do that. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is amazing. So where's the skill gap? That's what I want to know. If everybody's on the same level, if everybody feel like they're good, if everybody is good based on record, if everybody's on the same level based on record, then where's the skill gap? That's my big question. That's the biggest question. Just looking at those records on the leaderboard, where is the skill gap? Now that's 100 people on that. That was 100 people. In that 100 people. Now I know that's not your. I know your top 100 is not your best players. Before you say something, hey, these aren't your best players. But these are your people that play the most. These are your people that play the most. These are your people that have the most wins. Oh my God. These are your people that have the most wins. If your people that have the most wins also have the most losses, then where is the skill gap at? That's just what I want to know. If your people with the most wins also got the most losses, where's the skill gap? Where's the skill gap? These are you guys who they played the most games. They know what's going on. They know exactly what's going on. They played the most. They can tell you the most about the game. Where's the skill gap? If I can get on here and I've played 15, 16 total games, if I can get on here and compete with somebody who's played, 300 games, that shit just not supposed to happen. Let's just be honest. Oh my God, we can't get that. We can't fit that in there. We can't. That's okay. I feel like that was a great read, but I don't have ball control. I know people gonna tell me, yo, bro, switch to freeform. I mean, I shouldn't. And I was reading a forum's comment. I shouldn't have to switch to freeform to have decent passing on this game. Oh, can we get that? Let's ride out. You know what I'm saying? They ask you at the beginning of the game, what kind of passing do you want? You know what I'm saying? If I can't pass the ball correctly on Classic, it should not even be an option. You see what I'm saying? If I can't pass the ball
correctly, why is it even an option? I wanted that ball like outside with more air under the ball. Like that was excuse me, I feel like that was bad. I feel like that was for real bad. Can I do an audible? Thank you. And then that momentum bar at the top of the screen, that right there that shouldn't be in the game either. Okay, why can't I run a regular go route on the? There we go. Finally can run a regular go route after 3 or 4 chances. I wanted that ball. I mean, bro, I'm knowing it's covered too. I want to put that ball on the sideline. I guess I gotta have free form to put the ball on the sideline. I guess I gotta have free form. I don't know, but like, I just feel like personally, I'm not complaining. I'm just comparing the game modes and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Comparing the passing. I feel like personally, if you gotta have free form to pass the ball, they should have just made it to where you gotta learn how to free form pass. You have to learn how to, or don't even have that. Don't even have classic a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't even make that an option. Just make it to where it gotta be free form. That's simple. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would have been simple enough. Just make it to where it gotta be free form. Great hit. It's just a great pass, man. Just a great pass. Just a great pass. Just a great pass. I don't know why he would pitch it. I don't know why he would pitch it. I don't even know why you go for that in that point. I don't know what's the point of you. I see why he pitched it probably, but I don't know why you pitched it. Catch the ball, run out of bounds. That would have been the simplest thing to do. Catch the ball and just go out of bounds, kick your field goal. I don't know.
Head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, PrizePicks. Use code RAIN4 to get a 100% discount code up to $100. It's pretty simple. Pick 2 or more players from the board, choose over or under their projected stat line for the day, and choose which way you want to profit. With Flex Play, you can miss one and still win, or you can go big with the power play to win more. PrizePicks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA to NFL to even college sports as well. PrizePicks has a ton of stats to choose from, including 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, even the touchdowns, RBIs, and home runs. PrizePicks also allows mixed sports entries, like you can take the over on LeBron's points and the under on Mahomes' touchdowns on the same entry. There's also many celebrities who use and partner with PrizePicks, including Famous Los, Matt Ryan, John Collins, and many more. In 2021, PrizePicks had 300,000 new members and paid out over $130 million in prizes. With the easy withdrawal system, PrizePicks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, go to your App Store or Google Play and download PrizePicks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 for a 100% deposit match up to $100.
But I've never in Madden came to a point to where like so many people had a voice in Madden. Like you have multiple people down below, you know what I'm saying, trying to tell, not just me, you know what I'm saying. I watch Form's video as well. Form's been playing this for, you know what I'm saying, since the beginning. Form beats YouTubers, Form beats streamers, Form beats pros, Form beats everybody. But down below in his comment section, you got people trying to tell him how to play still. It's like, how you gonna try to tell, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Form is perfect or nothing like that, but I'm saying he's been playing this. He's been playing this, you know what I'm saying? And people gonna have something to say down below in this Madden because they feel like they got it figured out too. You know what I'm saying? They got it figured out too. So what the? So I can't press digs and not play over top. Can't press digs and not play over top. So I can't not play over top coverage on digs, period. Okay. Makes sense. It really don't make sense to me. But it do make sense. Diggs is probably the best receiver on the game. And all the times I've been playing over top coverage, and when I play over top coverage, it allows underneath throws. So you see that corner route, and it's tough to even try to explain things on next gen. Do this. Find me a YouTuber that explain what's going on while he's playing next gen. You won't find one because the game is so inconsistent to the point where don't nobody know what's gonna happen. Like, the best thing about any video game and being a great gamer is pretty much predicting what's gonna happen before it happens. You won't find no streamers, pros, YouTube, nobody is gonna tell you what they predict this coverage is or what they expect to happen, because it's something new every single play. And I don't mean like new every single play, but it's like it's unpredictable. You can't predict it. You just can't. But so when you see he was beating me on a corner route down below, I'm playing over top coverage, so I don't get beat off the line of scrimmage like that by digs and shit like that. So I don't get beat off the line of scrimmage by digs. So I decided, you know what? We're not even going to press. We're going to play a yard or two off. And we are going to not play over top coverage. And when we do that, when we don't play over top coverage, we get beat off the line of scrimmage still. Which is just nuts to me, you know? Which is just nuts to me. So I guess I just gotta play over top coverage. I guess that's just what it comes down to. Run commit, and I know he ran commit, and that's still just. But I'm gonna be honest with this game right here so far. Nothing's really been like just totally out of control. Like, it's just been back and forth scoring. It's been great football, honestly. So there's no complaints about this game at all. This game's been going smooth, and I'm very, very, very surprised. But I decided I want to get some in-game commentary for you guys, man, just because I don't do much in-game commentary for next gen, just because it just be hard to it's hard to do, because I like to explain what's going on during all my game tape, and like, I can't explain this. Nobody can explain this. You just gotta play and just hope for the best. Thank you. Where y'all been at the whole game? Where y'all been at? That's all I want to know. Where y'all been at? Thank you. Oh my God. And that's so crazy because I clicked my analog for my guy to, you know what I'm saying, come and attack him, and they can't catch him. I got guys 93 speed and shit. It just cannot catch him. Great fucking defense, man. Thank you, D-line. Thank you. That's how you turn up for me, D-line, when I need you. What, I'm up 5? Okay, I'm up 5. A field goal to make it a 2-possession game. I mean, not a 2-possession game, to make it an 8-point game, but I want to actually score. We're on a 50-yard line, so, you know what I'm saying, we want to definitely score. So for the people that just been saying, you know what, Rain, we think you just suck on next gen. You can't play next gen. For one, I ain't even played that many next gen games. I've only played like 16 games. You know what I'm saying? And then two, it's just this shit is, I ain't gonna lie, this shit is kind of hard to play. It's hard to play just because you can't determine, or, you know what I'm saying, it's hard for you to really determine what you're trying to do. I mean, well, I know what I'm trying to do, but that shit be hard to do on next gen. This shit be hard to do. No way he played this right. No way he played this whip route. I know he was on it. What a read. He played like a trap cover 2 right there. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. But I figured that's why I had in my mind what I wanted to do before I even ran that play. And half the time, well, it says cover 3, but he definitely did some adjustments to it. But half the time, you really don't know what's going on or what you want to do. Well, me personally, half the time I don't know what I want to. Oh, you can't go for that. Great blocking, Everett. Half the time I feel like I don't know what I want to do. I just got to hike the ball and just see what's open. Half the time that's how I play next gen. And I hate playing like that. Because when I don't have a read initially, when I hike the ball, I back up 15,000 yards. And while I'm looking for a read, I'm backing up. And then when I finally find a read, I done backed up so far that I can't even make the pass. You feel me? That's what's tough about next gen, the pass rush. Can't even lie to you, man. The pass rush is crazy. I don't even try to compare. Is that white line right there not the end zone? The white line got to be the end zone, right? Okay, cool. I don't even try to compare next gen and current gen no more because you can't. You can't compare it no more. This is just how I feel about it. If you want to play a game that's consistent, as far as I put you in a purple, you play a purple. As far as you're cooking this guy right here all game, you're going to continue to cook this guy all game. As far as you're going to run this route right here just like this, next time you're going to run the route the same way. As far as if a quarterback's throwing great all game, he's probably going to continue to throw great all game. As far as I got you in a box, I'm going to keep you in a box all game. If you want a game like that, timeout. If you want a game like that, current gen is the way to go. Like I said, on current gen, when I load into a game, the first possession, I can tell if I should beat you or not. I can tell if you're on my same skill level or not on current gen. Personally, I can just feel it. Okay, you just can't press period. Because I was in cover 4 right there. I was in cover 4. So I just can't press period. Okay. That's crazy to me. That's just insane. That's insane. Now, on next gen, if you want to play a game to where like you feel like you can compete with anybody, you feel like at any moment you can win the game. As far as you feel like, okay, let me get that. Thank you. As far as you just, it's unpredictable. As far as anytime you load into a game, you feel like you can beat your opponent. No matter how good he is. I mean, I ain't gonna say no matter how good he is, but no matter his record, no matter the team, you feel like you can compete. You feel like you need a little assistance on defense. You know what I'm saying? On helping you stop certain things and things like that. If you feel like that's what you owe into a game, next gen's for you. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The assistance they give you in next gen, the DDA, it's lovely on next gen. Lovely. That momentum bar up there, it's crazy. It plays a bigger role in this game than you guys probably even know. You guys already know it plays a big role, but it plays a bigger role than you think in this game. As far as you know what I'm saying? It's simply because on offense, I'll be trying to put somebody in you know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to put somebody on a route and he'll have a question mark over his head. I'm like, what's going on? I try to put him on a route again, question mark over his head. Try to put him on a route again, question mark over his head. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Why can't I not put my man on a route? And it's because they got the momentum. And I'm like, wait a minute, time out. Do you mean to tell me just because he got momentum in this game? And bro, and I remember it was last game. Dude was up 10-7. That's not crazy momentum. 10-7 like the second quarter. I was trying to put Everett on a route. Could not do it. He just kept, I guess, ignoring it. So I just had to hike the ball like shit, okay. Now, I have never ran the ball. I don't run the ball a lot. If you guys know me, I don't run the ball a lot. But I just ran the ball 15 times this game. 15 times. I feel like you got to run the ball to be successful on next gen. You have to, bro. If you don't, you're not finna just come out here and just dot up every single play. As you see, this guy tried to. And he was doing pretty good. I can't lie, he was doing pretty good. But he got to mix in some runs, man. You have to mix in some runs. I wanted to throw that RPO so bad right there. That would have hurt my stomach. I would have threw that and he would have picked it. It's great defense. Now, I don't need to do nothing crazy right now. I really don't. I'm in the driver's seat up 2 possessions. I am chilling. But we definitely finna pass this rock. Corner out. Mike Dub. Talk to me. Mike Dub, talk to me. Mike Dub, talk to me. Talk to me, Mike Dub. Now, everybody I've played, except for last dude. Last dude had a record like mine. He was 88-44 or some shit like that, which was probably one of the best records I've seen. If you if you look at this reg leaderboard right now, you ain't gonna see too many people 300 wins, 150 losses. If you see 300 wins, it's gonna be 200 losses or 300 losses. You ain't gonna see no 400 wins, 200 losses. If you see 400 wins, you're gonna see 300, 400 losses. Except for that one exception for that one guy who was, what was he? 300 and something, 100 losses. Now you'll see, you know what I'm saying, 200 wins, 100 losses. You'll see some of that because they haven't played that many games. Now, the more games you play, the record's gonna get like worse, I feel like. But for me, I feel like the more games I play, the better my record get because I'm getting an understanding of the game. But it's not gonna be like that. The more games you play, the more chances you have of losing, simply because they got everybody kind of the same skill level on this game. If you ask me, this is my channel. This is just my personal opinion. Comment down below what you guys think. Show you my record. That guy right there, 58-34. You know what I'm saying? That's like a good. If you ask him, he has a good record. So I want you guys to comment down below your record. I'm just curious of you guys' records. I just want to know if any of you guys got great records or things like that. I'm just curious, man, because when I jumped on the leaderboard and I seen this right here, I was shocked. I was truly shocked. I was really, really shocked when I seen this. I seen this dude record. I'm like, okay, he got a good record. But all these other ones, like 298 and 280. That means every time you hop on a game, you have a chance. You win one and then you lose one. 357 and 328. I'm just browsing and looking, man. I'm just browsing and looking. 276 and 244. It's crazy, man. Comment down below what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Hey, Blackreign, yeah.
All right, let's do this. For daily sticky uploads, follow me at YT_Blackreign4 on TikTok. For hoodies and t-shirts, click the link down below in the description. Blackreign's bin. That's where you get all your gear at. For funny stories and motivational stories, follow me on Snapchat at Blackreign4. And for the latest news on everything, follow me on Instagram at Blackreign4. And last but not least, if you want to play anybody in Rain Gang, look down below in the description. All the information is down there that you need. You dig. You dig, you dig, you dig.